Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 10th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com. Also, this week, I'm doing a 20% off sale on all readings. Just use the code MINNOW at checkout. All that information is right at the top down below. But if you want a reading from me, now is the time to get it. I've cleared out my schedule. I'm going to be doing a bunch of readings, and I'm going to be taking a break from personal readings towards the middle of this month. So like I said, from now until then, 20% off, and then I'm going to take a break for a little bit of time. But anyway, let's see what is going on for you this week. Yes, I'm going to pull this card as well. You know what, we're going to put those two together. Yeah, for you, I think seeing the growth of people around you is the message I'm getting. You have the Jack of Hearts. You also have the King of Hearts. There's a very clear kind of pattern here. So I think that a lot of you could be seeing maybe somebody in your life, maybe a child or something like that, kind of growing in some way. It feels like probably maybe in regards to their careers or something along those lines. For others of you, very good love week. This can represent an admirer, somebody you're interested in coming in at this time, and also very good for communications. Next, you have the Five of Diamonds. Five of Hearts kind of like flipped out with this card. They both kind of represent the birth of something new, starting something new, taking a new journey. I think that a lot of you could be at the beginning of a new journey, at the beginning of starting new things. Five of Hearts can represent jealousy from people around you, but really Five of Diamonds, very good for starting new things, starting new businesses, starting anything new. Can also represent more money coming in for you at this time, earning more money, seeing more money, or at least having the ideas for more money as well. Next, you have the Seven of Hearts. Having doubts about love, especially if you are single. So some of you who are single might be having doubts about whether or not you'll ever get in a relationship, or whether or not any of these things will happen. Sevens, as always, represent internal fears that do not exist, so try to let those things go. Try to let those fears go, because they do not exist. But for some of you, this can also just be like other types of doubts, like just having doubts in general about what situations, whether situations will work out for you or not. So again, let those things go, obviously. And but other than that, this can also be a good card as well. It can be a card of you feeling like you're repeating some sort of cycle, but actually, whereas maybe cycles are can sometimes be challenging or negative, or they can just represent just cycles happening that are just so similar that nothing works out. This card can represent progress, repeating a cycle, but seeing it kind of turn out in a different way this time. So definitely a very nice card. Six of Spades. Again, very similar to that card there, the Seven of Hearts, in that it can represent a cycle, seeing things kind of develop in a different way. It's a card of fate and, fated events happening, but also noticing momentum in your life. It's a card of momentum and moving forward and noticing how things are kind of progressing in a different way at this time. It's also a card of like needing to let go of something, needing to let go of things that no longer serve you, basically, and needing to also stop feeling like you need to protect yourself from things. I don't know, that weird message that's coming in off of this card. So yeah, I think that you don't have to protect yourself from things. Maybe you feel like you are constantly having to protect yourself or something. Yeah, like I said, take that for what it's worth. Next, King of Hearts. Jack of Hearts, like I said, I think that some of you are just seeing a progression. For most of you, probably a child, seeing some sort of jump in their life. Again, maybe that gives you energy this week. Maybe that makes you feel really good or very positive. For others of you, this progression could be in your own life as well, really. Like I said, I feel like there's a jump this week. I feel like that's what the message was with the cards when I laid them down for you. So again, that might be different for all of you, but I do feel like there's some sort of leap in some way here. This card can also represent your home, where you feel secure, and having that be an important place for you this week. And it can just represent security. Like I said, there seems to be a message about security and safety and all this other stuff. I don't feel like it's you not being safe. I feel like it's like I said, I feel like it's something about you needing to realize that that you are safe, and that there's really nothing to be afraid of in some sort of situation. You just need to kind of face something at this time. And finally, you have the Jack of Spades. Kind of goes along with the message of, this card is sometimes called the child, and kind of goes along with that message of seeing some sort of leap this week. For others of you needing to have more fun, again, this came up for a couple other signs this week, and needing to have more excitement in your life, needing to do more fun things, and but also can be a card that says be careful of loaning money to friends this week with this card. And but also, on top of all that, it can be a card of kind of like looking into the future and planning out your future and what you're going to do in the future and things. So, yeah, kind of a crazy week for you, all over the place. I think in a good way. I don't mean crazy in a bad way. So, yeah, very interesting. But thank you for watching. Remember, all the sales details are down below, and enjoy your week.